We are live as far as I can tell. Doing a Twitch check. There we are. We gotta check the audio. Remember we had a catastrophe last time. Let's do an audio check to make sure we're truly live before we get going. And pulling up the stream, listening in. Do we hear our voice?
The stream?
Yeah, we hear our voice. So we are officially live and we are getting ready for more WCW ECW Alliance. This time it's an episode of Nitro that we're going to be heading into. We're pulling up the Twitch stream right now so we can see who's all joining us. Just getting done with Impact on Access. Did you guys get to watch? I didn't get to watch the whole thing, so no spoilers. But we'll be checking out the replay tomorrow, rest assured. I saw a little bit of what was going on. Johnny Swinger, doing his thing. Christian Cage was there, the Impact champion. But enough about Impact. We got WCW and ECW getting ready to kick things off. It is week 2 of Monday Nitro, and we got a big card in store for all of you. You can see the title right there, Hogan and Austin. Yeah, they're going face to face. We're going to edit these matches. Actually, let's take a look because we're going to start the U.S. Heavyweight Championship Tournament. So we need to get a list of guys together. My plan for the U.S. title tournament, so we've done the Cruiserweight tournament. We're in the middle of that. We're going to see Hayabusa and Adam Cole tonight. That was an 8-man tournament. The Women's Championship also an 8-woman tournament with the addition of the Fatal 4-Way, the 4 horsewomen match. So the U.S. title and the TV title tournament, it's going to be a 16-man tournament. We're going to have 8 competitors on each side, 8 from Nitro, 8 from ECW, and the 4 winners of those matches will go to Fatal 4-Way elimination matches to crown the U.S. Heavyweight Champion and the TV Champion, respectively. And then at Money in the Bank, they will battle to unify the championships. So let's put our list of competitors together. We need 8 for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Who is going to be a part of that one? Let's see. We can throw Rey Mysterio was not a part. Actually, he was. He lost to Kalisto. But Rey, we're going to put him in on the WCW side of things. So Rey, another chance for Rey to compete for a championship. He got beat by Kalisto in the Cruiserweight Championship tournament. There's our WCW Heavyweight Champion. You'll be seeing a little bit of the Hot Rod later on tonight. The Big Show. What about Big Show? We got to put him in the tournament, right? On the WCW or the ECW side. Let's put him on the WCW side. Big Show, a former U.S. champion in his own right. That's right. We got Mike Awesome. He's got to be on the ECW side in the TV tournament. So we'll put Mike. I'm writing all this down, So we got Mike Awesome. We got Hayabusa, who we'll be seeing later tonight in the Cruiserweight tournament against Adam Cole. Hogan and Steve Austin will have their confrontation. Sabu, definitely. We're going to have Sabu and Mike Awesome on One Night Stand, which is going to be next time. They're going to battle as part of the TV Championship Tournament. Brian Pillman. Let's put Pillman up against Mysterio. How about that? A chance to get the high flyers. Everyone remembers Pillman and Jushin Thunder Liger. Well, what about Pillman and Mysterio? That's right. Suzuki, your ECW champion. He's going to be taking on Rowdy Piper at Money in the Bank to unify the championships. Rob Van Dam, of course, is definitely going to be a part of the Television Championship Tournament, one of the greatest ECW TV champions in history. What about Kurt Angle? We got to put him on the U.S. side of things. What about, we got the Big Show as an open slot. Let's put him, actually, no, I got some different ideas. We're going to put Kurt Angle in his own bracket. Tommy Dreamer. Let's put Dreamer against Rob Van Dam. That's right. We're putting this tournament together right here with all the fans. So we got Dreamer, we got Dragon Lee, the Hitman. What about Bret Hart and Kurt Angle? Would that be? Let's go ahead and throw that one out there. Dream match as part of the tournament. That's right. Bret Hart and Kurt Angle in the first round. Sting, of course. Was Sting a U.S. champion before? Maybe in the 90s. Let's see. Let's Google it. I know in the Nitro era he was never U.S. champion. U.S. champion. But maybe in the 90s, maybe when he was Surfer Sting. There's a picture of him holding up the U.S. title. So yeah, Sting. We got a lot of former U.S. champions in this tournament. Sting, Kurt Angle, former U.S. champion, the Hitman Bret Hart, Mysterio is a U.S. champion in WWE, the Big Show, of course. Goldberg, he is going to take on the Big Show in the first round. You know, Bret Hart's been running his mouth. We're going to definitely see a confrontation between Bret Hart and Goldberg down the line, and Ric Flair. So we still got to fill out the ECW side, but your U.S. United States Championship Tournament, it's going to be 4 singles matches to move on to the Fatal 4-Way. Sting versus Ric Flair, which we'll see tonight. Kurt Angle versus Bret Hart. Brian Pillman versus Rey Mysterio. And Goldberg versus The Big Show. So how about that? We got Jushin Liger. Let's put Liger on the ECW side of things. You know, ECW and Japan go hand in hand. Jushin Liger. He'll be in the ECW TV Championship bracket. David Arquette. What about Naito? Let's throw that in there. Tetsuya Naito and Jushin Liger. Tetsuya Naito and Liger for the U.S. TV, for the television. Well, it's going to be the U.S. TV tournament in the end. The Sandman, of course. Sandman. This is going to be on the ECW side of things. Christian, former ECW champion. Raven. Throw Raven in there. No, they're bad blood. Raven. I mean, he stole the Sandman's son back in the day. So there's our list. Let's go over the tournament one more time. 16-man tournament. Sting versus Ric Flair. Bret Hart versus Kurt Angle. Brian Pillman versus Rey Mysterio. Goldberg versus The Big Show. Mike Awesome versus Sabu. Rob Van Dam versus Tommy Dreamer. Jushin Thunder Liger versus Tetsuya Naito. And the Sandman versus Raven. That's one hell of a tournament, I do say. So let's get the card put together tonight. It's going to be a combination of the U.S. title, the Cruiserweight title tournament, and then the finals, Liv Morgan and Natalya for the WCW Women's Championship. We're also got a few face-to-faces, so let's get this one underway. What do we kick the show off with? Let's kick the show off with the U.S. tournament. Why not? Start off hot, right? So we're going to start things off with the Icon. Where's the Icon? There he is, the Icon. And he will be going up against Nature Boy, Ric Flair, in the first round. Flair and Sting renewing their rivalry. Nitro is back. From the first Nitro to the last Nitro to Nitro episode number 2. So we got Suzuki in the Big Show. Let's get rid of that one. We do want Suzuki because Piper showed up on ECW last week. So how about the ECW champion fresh off his 8-man ladder match victory? He comes in here and fights on Nitro. Let's put him against... Let's see, who do we want to put him up against? We saw the roster earlier. What about the Dragon? I mean, do another Japan versus Japan matchup. The Ultimo Dragon, who lost on Nitro last week to Adam Cole in the Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. He's going to take on the ECW Heavyweight Champion. That's an interesting match, right? So we got Suzuki and Ultimo Dragon. We got Sting and Ric Flair. The tag teams, we're going to see the tag teams get in action next week on Nitro, so stay tuned for the tag team. We got all the tournaments going on. Eventually, we're going to crown all our champions, so we won't have all the tournaments going on. So now we are going to have the finals on the WCW side. Now, they still got to win one more match, and they will be a double champion. I went back and forth on if I would do double champions because the Cruiserweight and the Hardcore are kind of like specialty titles. What the heck? So we're going to do, let's put Hayabusa in the white. Look at that. So Hayabusa and Adam Cole. Hayabusa beating Grand Metalik last week, and Adam Cole picking up his win over the Ultimo Dragon. We got... let's see here. We got Abbott Costello joining us. Welcome in, my friend. So that's the Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. Match number 4 is going to be the... how about another U.S. title tournament match? We're going to have just all singles matches. Let's do Goldberg and Big Show. So we'll go ahead and get 2 of the matches knocked out. Not Gigi Dolan. Goldberg. What about Gigi Dolan? The new Mandy Rose. Kind of frightening, right? Mandy's gone crazy now. Got the dark hair. Has got a new attitude. What do you guys think of the new NXT? NXT 2.0 is pretty cool, right? Did you like the... people said old NXT compared to new NXT. It was like Cactus Jack and Dude Love, right? Am I right? And then our main event, we are going to crown the WCW Women's Championship, the Women's Champion, and it will be Natalya versus Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan defeating Lita last week, and Natalya defeating Asuka. So, I gotta put Liv Morgan, yes, and Natalya. There we go, in the championship. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game because there is no WCW US Championship, or WCW Women's Championship rather, in the game, so I had to download one, and hopefully the custom stuff doesn't crash the game. But what do you guys think, white strap or black strap? WCW World Wrestling Women's Champion? Let's go with the black strap. Then I have 2 different ECW. This one I just made on my own. It obviously modeled over the ECW WWE Championship, and then this one, which was on the Community Creations. Pretty cool design right there. So maybe we just go with these 2. They're pretty cool. Or we can look on the Community Creations too, see if there's any. I downloaded these a long time ago, so we'll go with this one for now, but we can always switch it up. I mean, AEW, they switched up the TNT Championship right off the bat, so we can do the same. So that will be the main event, and then we are also going to have some confrontations along the way. We promised them, so we are going to have call out. We're going to have Suzuki after his match, win or lose. He's going to call out Piper, and they're going to go face to face. So Suzuki, there he is, calling out the WCW champion. So they're going to go face to face. And then, of course, we have the big confrontation later on tonight. The call out. It's going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. Not Bret Hart. Stone Cold Steve Austin calling out Hollywood Hulk Hogan. They had their confrontation last week. They're going to go face to face tonight. The Legends. What a card we got on WCW ECW Alliance Nitro. So let's get things started. We got Sting and Ric Flair kicking things off for us tonight. Let's see, where are we tonight in Nitro Land? Don't forget, join us in the chat. Give us a big follow. Facebook. What do you guys think? The new, we redesigned the logo. Went with the purple and green. Try to catch the people's eye. A little eye-catching. A little bright, you know. We got a new name now. We're TB Sports. Make it easier. Oh, T Burke. It's too hard to spell, but everyone knows sports. TB Sports 27. So you can search that on Twitch. We're in Kansas City, Missouri. AFC West country, huh? Yeah, we'll be seeing them twice a year on my Denver Broncos franchise. So let's see some entrances for Flair and Sting as they go face to face here in the U.S. Championship Heavyweight Tournament. Sting and Ric Flair. Who should we control in this one, Sting or Flair? Let's go with the Stinger, you know. We're going to control Sting. Doesn't mean we win. We lose all the time, too. So, again, just to recap, this is the U.S. Heavyweight Championship Tournament. And the winner of this tournament will take on the winner of the ECW Television Championship Tournament at Money in the Bank to unify the two titles into the Alliance United States Television Championship, the U.S. TV Championship. Ric Flair versus Sting. We got Goldberg versus The Big Show also tonight as part of the tournament. And then next week you'll see Brian Pillman versus Rey Mysterio and Kurt Angle versus Bret Hart. The four winners will battle in a fatal four-way elimination match 2 weeks from now. And not in 2 weeks in real time. I'm talking about 2 weeks in universe mode calendar time. But they will fight in 2 weeks on the Nitro before Money in the Bank in a fatal four-way elimination match to become U.S. Heavyweight Champion. And then there's no rest, no time to celebrate, because the winner will go on to Money in the Bank to fight the ECW Television Champion to unify those two titles in the Alliance Heavyweight U.S. TV Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Here comes the Icon Sting, a former U.S. champion, going up against Nature Boy Ric Flair, also a former U.S. Heavyweight Champion. Maybe people don't realize Flair, he's so synonymous with the Heavyweight Championship, but Flair in 97 was the U.S. champion, had his fights with Kurt Hennig, had his fights with Six over the U.S. Heavyweight Championship, even had a match at Starrcade 97 involving the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. So, you know, Flair, he's held that title before, looking to win it back, as he didn't get the win in the Battle Royal to crown the WCW Heavyweight Champion. So, oh boy, it's a breakout. I did not honestly mean to do that, but, you know, Sting's ready to go. So Flair, with that, how many millions do you think that robe is? Is Sting even going to attack him? Oh my god, now they're just... Sting attacking Flair. Flair with the $1 million robe on. Sting getting the jump start. These guys go way back. Sting remembers when Flair kicked him out of the Horseman. Flair remembers getting beat on the final episode of Nitro, sending him off the air. Plenty of payback here in this match for either guy. As Flair, the double underhook suplex, still got that $1 million robe on. Well, he's got so much money, he can afford it. You know, Sting tears that one up. He'll just call up his, his nephew-in-law, Conrad Thompson, get another robe shipped out. He's got the whole Flair collection. Right now, it's all Flair. He's got that arm of Sting wrapped around the top rope. Gonna go here for the vertical suplex. Picks up Sting and puts him down. Woo, says Flair. There you go. Shout of the fans, and the robe comes off, and we're back. How about this? We've seen this match before, but this one's a bit of a dream match. It's 97 Sting. Or I guess in this game it's considered 99, but, you know, everyone knows 96, 97 is when Crow Sting came along, and this is Ric Flair from 88. So, even though we've seen this match plenty of times, we've never seen this version. And it's been all Ric Flair so far. Flair going for the early cover, and Sting will kick out at the count of 2. Sting is going to roll out of the ring. Here comes Flair to the outside. Might be a mistake. And Sting going for the clothesline. And Flair remains on the attack on Sting. Sting breaks up. And there's the big clothesline, knocking Nature Boy Ric Flair off of his feet. Irish whip into the guardrail. And a clothesline onto Flair. Now Sting hammering away, getting himself back into this match, as it's been all Flair early on. Sting getting fired up. Here comes Flair once again. Referee almost got taken out. Now side headlock by Flair. Sting is going to roll through. The headlock of his own on. And takes Flair off of his feet with the clothesline. And Flair counters, kicking Sting Might have put one of those knees, the knee that's not covered up by the knee pad, and Sting right in the face there. Now Flair dropping the elbow. Stomping away at the Icon. What is this going to be? Powerbomb? Pile driver? Flair's going to throw a powerbomb versus Kevin Nash style. We're going to see Kevin Nash next week on Nitro. The WCW Tag Team Tournament will begin. This first month, it's going to be all tournaments to crown these champs. Sting tossed up and over. And Flair, look at that. Shoulder to the midsection, sending Sting back out of the ring, back out to the floor. Flair choking Sting on the outside of the ring. Big right hand by Flair. He even hurt himself. You see that? He had to shake off the effects. Tossing Sting back into the ring. Here comes Sting. He's back up, though. Sting's getting fired up. He's got the comeback on. The clothesline. Another clothesline. Sting's back in this. He's got Flair in the corner. Stinger splash onto Flair. Sting, is he going to end up getting the win here? Scorpion death drop. He hits it onto Flair. Sting staggers to his feet, gets the cover on Flair. And only a 2 count. A fury by Sting as he battled back into this matchup. Hit the Stinger splash, hit the Scorpion death drop. Not enough, though, as Flair kicks out. Sent off into the ropes. Meeting of the minds in the middle of the ring. Now reversal. Sting goes up and over. Gonna hang on. Is Flair gonna send him out again? No, Flair's gonna beg off. Sting's gonna go up top. Normally it's the other way around. Normally Flair gets caught up top. Sting sending Flair into the buckle. He's gonna go for the Bulldog off the top rope. Oh, and Flair, they're just going back and forth, these two. They know each other so well. How many battles have these two had? You can go on Cage Match and find at least hundreds, if not thousands of fights over the years. Flair and Sting, and Flair at the cover on the Icon, and Sting will kick out at the count of 2. Opening match. We still got Hayabusa and Adam Cole later tonight. The Big Show and Goldberg. We got Minoru Suzuki and Ultimo Dragon later tonight. Flair locking in the figure 4 onto Sting. Can Sting hang on? Can he reverse it? Flair's putting all the pressure. Sting is going to tap out. Flair taps out Sting. See, I told you, controlling guy doesn't mean I win. Flair will move on to the fatal 4-way elimination match to crown the U.S. Heavyweight Champion. So Ric Flair advances. He's going to be watching his daughter Charlotte later on this weekend at One Night Stand take on Kairi Sane for the ECW Women's Championship. And look at Flair, of course. Flair coming in and stomping away at Sting after the bell. The history between these two, the rivalry, it continues in 2021 on WCW ECW Alliance Nitro. So Flair will pick up the win in match number 1 here tonight on Nitro. So now we move on to our next match, and the ECW Heavyweight Champion is here. It's a battle of Japanese legends. It's Minoru Suzuki and the Ultimo Dragon. Dragon trying to get his first win here. He lost to Adam Cole last week in the Cruiserweight Championship Tournament, but this is ECW champion Minoru Suzuki, who won the 8-man ladder match to become ECW champion last time on One Night Stand. And we saw Piper come to ECW. He battled the Sandman last week, and then he was watching Minoru Suzuki win the ECW championship. So Suzuki now wants to return the favor and come to Nitro to battle the Ultimo Dragon, and we understand that Suzuki got some words for Piper after this matchup, so we'll see what happens in that confrontation. Coming down to the ring first, there he is, the ECW Heavyweight Champion.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at
From New York.
220 pounds,
Who put this together?
the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, the King, MINORU Suzuki.
MINORU Suzuki. You gotta play the song in your head, you know, and Twitch, the copyright, we can't have that music just blaring, but just imagine it. But here he is, the ECW Heavyweight Champion. He outlasted 7 other competitors on the first episode of ECW's One Night Stand in a ladder match. He became the ECW Heavyweight Champion, and he will fight Rowdy Piper at Money in the Bank to unify the ECW and WCW championships into the first ever Alliance Heavyweight Championship. And here comes his opponent, the Ultimo Dragon.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 202 pounds, Ultimo Dragon.
The Ultimo Dragon looking for his first win. Let's get this one underway. Here comes the Dragon. Have these guys ever fought before? Dragon and Suzuki. We have to look on Cage Match. Or that's ever been a fight. Let's see. We'll look it up after the match. They go collar elbow tie up, and Suzuki, look at that, just hammering away on the back of the neck of the Dragon. Now locking in those famous Suzuki submissions with Dragons. Gonna roll through, put the side headlock on to Suzuki. Now takes down Suzuki. That's just gonna frustrate the brawler, the leader, Suzuki-gun. There's chain wrestling going on. Suzuki just choking out the Dragon. They get back to their feet, and now there goes Suzuki. What a fight that's gonna be at Money in the Bank. I mean, it's gonna be a couple of brawlers in there, Suzuki and Piper. They're not known for their high flying. They're fighters. You're not going to see a pretty match. Awesome moves. You're just going to see 2 guys fight like 15 or 20 minutes. It's going to be a 3 Amigos suplex here by the Dragon. Nails all 3 of them. Puts the ECW champion down. What happens if the Dragon beats the ECW champion tonight? Is this like a championship contenders match? Maybe he would be first in line to take on the new unified champ. Dragon jumped up and over Suzuki as he came back in the ring, and Suzuki's going to make the Dragon pay for it. And how about a submission hold here? Got it locked in. Dragon's in a bad way, and he's going to pull the arm away, and the back elbow is able to get out of Suzuki's submission hold. Picking up Suzuki, and Suzuki just rolls back and scoops up the Dragon and slams him down. Maybe Suzuki will bring in El Desperado to deal with the masked man. One masked man to another. Bring in some of the junior heavyweights to deal with Ultimo Dragon. Maybe Taichi. Where's Taichi at? Maybe he'll show up in Alliance Nitro, right? Everyone loves Taichi. Suzuki sends Dragon into the buckle. What's he got in store for the Dragon now? Is this going to be an armbar? Yeah, the armbar submission from the ECW Heavyweight Champion onto the Dragon. And Dragon, former WCW Television Champion, got a couple of big fists to Suzuki. Boot to the midsection. Here comes Dragon. He's going to hit a code red on the ECW Champion. How about you go for the cover, Dragon? Get the big victory. Earn yourself a top contender spot. Not even a 1 count. Suzuki quickly kicking out of it. He's planning on calling out Rowdy Piper after this matchup. Is Piper going to answer the call out of Minoru Suzuki? As they are on the path, they are on the road to their one-on-one battle at Money in the Bank, Suzuki and Piper. Suzuki. Oh man, the referee goes down. That could be dangerous. Suzuki, he can put this hold on in the ropes. Have no fear of rope break. The referee's not there he breaks it just as the referee turns around. That was dangerous. Suzuki could have locked that submission in as long as he wanted. Dragon would have been in a bad way. The armbar continued to do damage. Didn't get much of that armbar, though, as Dragon rolls through. Fights his way back out. Suzuki, how about that? Big punches and kicks. The Dragon, he's on Hurt Street. He's on Dream Street. Now the Octopus submission hold. Locked in by Suzuki. Dragon trying to fight it. Oh, he is going to fight it. The drop toe hold. Dragon was on the verge of giving up. And Suzuki with a couple of big slaps. Dragon doesn't know where he is. He could have a concussion. He's going to set up and hit the Gotch-style pile driver. He nails it. Suzuki covering the Dragon. Can Dragon reach for the ropes? The rope break. The two. Oh, the Dragon kicked out at the count of two. And now Suzuki getting in the face of the referee. I'm surprised he didn't hurt the referee. You've seen what he does to the Young Lions when he gets upset. Now Suzuki will look to choke out the Dragon. Does he have enough? No. The Dragon staying in this. Ultimo Dragon. Mr. Asai. You haven't seen the Dragon. Well, there it is there. A Frankenstein. I was going to say we haven't seen the Dragon hit too many high-flying moves in this match. He's been pretty grounded by Suzuki. But now we're going to see the Dragon go to the sky. Sunset flip powerbomb to the outside of the ring. Ultimo Dragon not going away quietly. Outlasting Suzuki's submission holds. The Gotch-style pile driver. What is this going to be now? Sending Dragon into the ropes. He's going to dial it up with a 619 to the Ultimo, or to Minoru Suzuki from Ultimo Dragon. And the Dragon will cover the ECW Heavyweight Champion. And Suzuki just kicks out at 2.5. What do you think Piper's thinking watching this one? You know the WCW champ's watching this. Is he laughing at the fact that Suzuki is having a hard time putting away the Dragon? Let's see. Well, we'll see if Piper comes out later. Oh, Dragon goes down low. And Suzuki, an old school brawler, doesn't wear those knee pads. Not protected at all. Suzuki getting back to his feet. Counters. Forearm shot. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the spine buster. Instead, it's the guillotine right across the top rope. And now locking in the leg bar submission. And again, the Dragon staying in this one. Fighting back. He's limping, though. Oh, how about that fist? And now, I'm going to go high flying on Suzuki. Dragon setting him up, and he's got the cover. Oh my God, the Dragon pulls the upset. He defeats Minoru Suzuki, so the ECW champion goes down. I think there was a distraction. You know what happened? There was a distraction from Rowdy Piper. That's what happened. Piper came out and distracted Suzuki, so Suzuki gets pinned 1 week after winning the ECW championship, which isn't going to make him happy. Oh my God, maybe we'll get a rematch next week. Yeah, that's what happened, is Piper, he caused the distraction to Suzuki, and that allowed Ultimo Dragon to get the victory. He didn't see, he should have seen it. But my God, what a huge win for the Ultimo Dragon. He's going to be in the talks now to get a championship match, distraction or not.
Here is your winner, Ultimo Dragon.
Huge win for the Dragon, knocking off Suzuki, and now Suzuki, he loses momentum going into the Alliance Heavyweight Championship unification match at Money in the Bank. My goodness. Well, we know Suzuki's going to get on the mic now. He's going to call out Piper. Let's see if Piper responds after causing the distraction to Suzuki. So these promos, I never do too well at them, and of course they're pretty terrible. I'm just going to let the I'll let the computer handle this one. We'll just sit back and make it what we could. But Suzuki's mad now. Now Piper has cost Suzuki a match. Embarrassed Suzuki here on Nitro in front of all the WCW fans. So now he's fired up. He's going to be looking for the Dragon next week, rest assured. You know, he's not taking that loss. Now Suzuki's on the mic. He's jawing with some fans. He's got to redeem himself. Suzuki says it's a crisis because he's the target. Yeah, he's talking about Piper. He was the target of Piper, the distraction from Piper. I think Piper came in and blasted Suzuki in the knee, you know, with a coconut or something. That's what caused Suzuki to lose that match. That's right, Suzuki has been around the business for his English has gotten very good with Suzuki. What do you think Piper's doing right now? You gotta imagine Piper just pacing back and forth backstage, right? Let's see, here we go. Is Piper gonna come out? Are we gonna get the first face-to-face 2 weeks before Money in the Bank? The ECW Heavyweight Champion is calling out the WCW Heavyweight Champion. Will Roddy Piper respond? Here he comes. Here comes the WCW Champion. He's slowly coming out. I hear the bagpipes in the distance. Do you hear him? I hear him. There they come. Here comes Piper. And we're getting it early. Money in the Bank comes early. WCW Champion to confront the ECW Champion. Face to face. Here he comes. Did you ever think you'd see this? Piper and Suzuki. Two of the great brawlers. What's Piper going to say here? He's getting on the mic. Oh, look at him. Look at Piper. That's classic Piper. Maybe he'll invite Suzuki to the Piper's Pit. Are you reading that in Piper's voice, though? Oh, be better. Smarten up, but the truth is, you know, Piper goes. Oh, look at that. He's aggressive, man. He's aggressive in Suzuki. I'm surprised Suzuki's keeping his composure after Piper cost him the match against the Dragon. What's Suzuki got to say back? Suzuki is calling out for the title. Yeah, that title's happening. That unification match. It's set. It's scheduled. Money in the Bank. It's happening. It's going to be a big card at Money in the Bank. We got this match. We're going to have a Money in the Bank ladder match. Piper talking about bleeding in that ring. That's right. I was just listening to a podcast, Starrcade 83, Piper and Valentine, the dog collar match. Piper's bled before, so was Suzuki. He did that on AEW Dynamite 2 weeks ago with Moxley. He had blood. So both these guys, they can shed a lot of blood in that ring. Suzuki questioning if Piper thought through his motives, costing him the match against Ultimo Dragon. How's Piper going to respond to this? Are they going to come to blows, or are they just going to talk it out and wait till Money in the Bank? WWE Universe, that's the Alliance Universe. Suzuki's not Money in the Bank. Maybe he's talking about the fact that Suzuki won that ladder match, so Piper's saying he's the real champ, and Suzuki's just somebody that won a ladder match. So that's what Piper's referring to right there. How about that? Suzuki firing back. He thinks Piper's WCW championship was gifted to him. Piper won a battle royal. Suzuki was involved in that battle royal. He says Suzuki's not getting any respect from anybody. The fans love Suzuki. And in Japan, he's feared for sure, but in the U.S., the U.S. fans love Minoru Suzuki. The Suzuki incident, right? You know? The music. We had our own here because we can't play Kaze ni Nare. We'd get just thrown right off YouTube. This is quite the promo battle. It's really going. Really lasting here. We still got Hogan and Steve Austin face to face. We got Goldberg and Big Show. So Piper, he basically thinks Suzuki's not up to his level. That's the thing. I don't think Suzuki has the respect of the fans, but he does. But you know, that's typical Piper, right? Piper's always running his mouth. So that's going to do it. Maybe Piper invites Suzuki to Piper's Pit next week. They say the Hot Rod won the promo battle. 560 to 370, so just a bad night all around for Minoru Suzuki as he gets beat by the Dragon and in that promo battle, so no good. But now it is time for our next battle, and this is to see who will move on to Money in the Bank. So we'll get another Money in the Bank match booked as Adam Cole and Hayabusa go one-on-one. Who should we control? I'm 0 for 2 tonight. We'll control Adam Cole. So the winner of this match will advance to Money in the Bank, and they will take on either Kalisto or Ricochet, who will battle this weekend at ECW One Night Stand, and they will fight for the Alliance Cruiserweight Championship at Money in the Bank. Again, Adam Cole defeated the Ultimo Dragon last week. Hayabusa defeating Grand Metalik. And this is the semifinals, the finals of the Nitro portion of the Cruiserweight Championship tournament, but the semifinals of the overall Cruiserweight tournament. And there he is, Adam Cole, to go one-on-one with Hayabusa for the first time. I need to Google the did Minoru Suzuki and Ultimo Dragon ever fight? Let's see.
From Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, Adam Cole.
It does not appear. I typed in Minoru Suzuki versus Ultimo Dragon and no names come up here, so, or no matches come up. So maybe they never, so we just saw a first time match in Dragon and Suzuki there. And here comes Adam Cole, who's going to be going up against another Japanese legend, Hayabusa. Gold member 369 is here. Welcome, Gold member. Your namesake, Goldberg, he's coming up a little bit later tonight. He's going to battle the Big Show for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Go ahead and give us a follow, Gold member. We got plenty to come. And here comes Hayabusa, wrestling his second match in years. I mean, decades at this point. Made his return to the ring against Grand Metalik last week on Alliance Nitro. And what a fight this will be. Adam Cole and Hayabusa to see who will advance to Money in the Bank to compete for the Alliance Cruiserweight Championship, as Adam Cole quickly goes up top, but he's not fast enough. Hayabusa cuts him down, and he's going to go for a top rope Frankensteiner. Nails it. Gonna go for the quick cover here on Adam Cole. 1 count. Adam Cole kicks out. You gotta put Cole down a little more than that. Adam Cole wrestled Frankie Kazarian most recently on AEW Dynamite. What do you guys think of that match? Oh, Hayabusa gets caught with a boot to the face. Now Cole gets right in there, scooping a slam to the flying assassin. Puts him down again. Cole, reversal. Hayabusa stomping away at Adam Cole. Neither of these guys part of the original invasion. We got a mix of guys that were and weren't. In fact, Adam Cole has no relation to any ECW or WCW. Hayabusa did wrestle in ECW. He had a match, the tag match, Heatwave 98. Jinsei Shinzaki and Hayabusa took on Sabu and Rob Van Dam. I believe that was for the ECW Tag Team Champion. So Hayabusa does have some ECW blood in him. Adam Cole, however, does not, but, you know, he's signed on. He's part of the Cruiserweight division here. Oh, man, Adam Cole was waiting for Hayabusa to get up, and again, that's the second time Adam Cole going for something high risk, and Hayabusa countered it. We got the Big Show later tonight. He was part of the original invasion. He was on the WWE side of things. He even fought with Team WWE at the Survivor Series, the winner-take-all match. But not only was he on the WWE side of things, he's a former WCW and ECW heavyweight champion, making him the perfect signee for the Alliance. Adam Cole up to the top and hits the flying elbow onto Hayabusa. The cover now. Got the flying assassin down, only a 1 count. Hayabusa able to kick out. They tie up. Hayabusa is pushing Adam Cole back. Snapmare and a big kick to the back of the head. It caught him right across the neck there. Oh my God, what was that? The kick taking Adam Cole off of his feet. I guess it's spinning like bicycle spin wheel kick. And now, is this going to be another Frankensteiner? He puts him up. Hayabusa's going to fly again, and he hits it. Frankensteiner and Adam Cole, and the cover referee bit out of position. That works to Adam Cole's advantage as Adam Cole kicks out very quickly. Not even a 1 count, but part of that, he blamed the referee. That was out of position. Oh, I think Adam Cole is going to go high flying there. He got tripped up. This Adam Cole can't go over the top rope. How about from the apron? Nope. I thought Adam Cole had some high flying moves. I guess not. But they're on the outside now. That's where cruiserweights are at home. They get outside of the ring. They do all kinds of insane things. But Hayabusa puts them back in. You know, Hayabusa's known for that front flip over the top rope. Everyone remembers that was the first big movie hit in the J Cup against Jushin Thunder Liger. He hit that over the top rope, and Adam Cole almost got caught right there, kicking out after a count of 2. I'm controlling Adam Cole right now, and luck's not been on my side. I'm 0 for 2 so far. Controlling guys, so just because I pick someone doesn't always mean I'm going to be the winner. Cole puts Hayabusa into the buckle, and now just ramming him, his head face first, over and over. Oh my God. And now locking in a chin lock there. Almost like a modified game over. And Hayabusa breaks free. Hayabusa, for being a high flyer, he's quite the submission specialist as well. I mean, a lot of his matches are very ground-based before he gets to the high-flying stuff. Cole's got him backed in the corner, which is always dangerous because he can always come off the top with that Panama Sunrise. If you get him in the right, you know, at the right point in the corner. Look at that missile drop kick. That caught Hayabusa right between the eyes. 2 count. And the Flying Assassin kicks out. Now Adam Cole kicks him down. He's going to lower the knee pad off the ropes. Knee to the back of the head. And Cole losing a little bit of time here. Getting the cover. 2 and 3. Adam Cole puts away Hayabusa. And Adam Cole will be advancing to Money in the Bank, where he will either take on Ricochet or Kalisto for the Alliance Cruiserweight Championship. What a big match. And we're down to our final 2 matches now. We got Goldberg and the Big Show next in the U.S. tournament. And then our main event, we will crown the WCW Women's Champion. Liv Morgan will take on Natalya. And we still have Hogan and Austin face-to-face as well tonight. So, a lot of big actions, big business tonight here on Nitro, episode 2 of Alliance Nitro, WCW and ECW. So there he is, Adam Cole wins over Ultimo Dragon and Hayabusa to advance to the finals of the Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. And Adam Cole is saying, I'm 1 win away. I'm 1 more victory away from being the first Alliance Cruiserweight Champion. So congratulations to him. And now we head back to the U.S. Heavyweight Tournament. The Big Show and Goldberg one-on-one. Ric Flair's already advanced to the Fatal 4-Way. And you know this match has got to be... Well, entrance is on, of course. It's got to be fast, though. Goldberg matches. You know Goldberg doesn't waste time. I should have started him off with... I should have started Goldberg off with a couple of finishers, right? I'm going to control Goldberg in this match. So I'm 1 and 2 now so far, getting that win with Adam Cole playing this, so that's all right. Goldberg is going to be able to hit the jackhammer on the Big Show. We've seen him do it before. Remember at Road Wild 98, the Battle Royal? Goldberg took on both members, both teams, NWO Hollywood and NWO Wolfpack, all by himself. And got the win. He put the jackhammer on the Giant that night at Sturgis. And here he comes. The first championship Goldberg ever won. A title he's actually never lost. The U.S. Heavyweight Championship. Goldberg undefeated as a U.S. champion. Retired his reign undefeated, never being beat. Never lost the U.S. title. He gave it away because he couldn't be beat. Won that belt from Raven. And picked up title defenses against guys like Perry Saturn along the way. And he turned that into a heavyweight championship win at the Georgia Dome over Hollywood, Hogan. And the rest was history. Gave up the U.S. title right then and there in July. And he was off to the races the rest of 1998. So here comes Goldberg. And he's going to clash with a former United States champion, a former WCW champion, a former ECW champion. The man has done it all. It's the Big Show. A man that's also undefeated in AEW. Defeating QT Marshall at the last big pay-per-view. Here he comes. Let's get to it, man. The fans are ready. And you know this is going to be a quick one, right? You know Goldberg doesn't waste time. Goldberg wants to get his matches done. 1 minute, 2 minute. Here he comes. Goldberg just knocks down the referee and the Big Show. That's how much momentum Goldberg had. My God. He came in so fast the referee couldn't even stand up to it. And Goldberg is going to be the jackhammer right away? No. I think Big Show was able to fight it off a little bit. Oh, man. That's all Goldberg. Look at him go. How about jackhammer time? No, again. He's weakening the Big Show. He's not wasting time. Goldberg, reversal into the buckle. And now the Big Show's got Goldberg in a bad way, because now Goldberg can't fight. He got Goldberg backed into a corner. As soon as I say that, now it's going to be a fireman carry. Taking Big Show down. And over, Goldberg just taking the Big Show off of his feet. Oh, Big Show. Forearm. Taking down Goldberg. And now picks him up and sidewalk slam. Halting the speed and the rampage that Goldberg came with out of the opening bell. Big Show trying to slow this match down. Oh, how about that? How about the strength of Goldberg to be able to counter the Big Show? Big Show can pick anyone up at ease and throw him around, and Goldberg is able to hold off on that slam. And now he's trying to take Big Show off his feet. Big Show able to withstand the blows and hits Goldberg with the big boot. This match dragging on a little longer than Goldberg would have liked. Oh, that good counter. And the clothesline. That one takes the Big Show down. The Giant. Paul White. Oh, boot. He knocks him down. Big Show dragging Goldberg over. One. Only a 1 count. Had to do a lot more than that to take Goldberg down. Goldberg needed an entire taser before to get his first loss. And again, just continues to slam. I mean, the Big Show. I mean, every time he takes the Big Show off of his feet, he's going to do it one more time. Just weakening the big man. What is this going to be now? A choke slam? No. Chokehold. And Big Show just rolls out of the ring now. Goldberg getting fired up now. Oh, there's the spear. The spear. Goldberg hitting the spear on the Big Show. This could be it. He was waiting as Big Show crawled back into the ring, and that was the time to strike. And now he's going to set him up for the jackhammer. Can he lift up, what is he, 400, 500 pounds? He's got him, and Goldberg hits the jackhammer. Puts him down, the cover, referee right in position. Oh, it's a rope break. A rope break. Oh, that's going to frustrate Goldberg. That is going to upset Goldberg. He had that match. Referee called the rope break and allowed the Big Show back into it. Now the Big Show getting fired up. Fans chanting for the Big Show here. We've been seeing that a lot lately for Goldberg. He doesn't get as many cheers as he usually does. Goldberg back up to his feet. Picked up. Backbreaker. So much for a fast match. This is going. Uh-oh. Here comes the Big Show. And splashes like dewdrop, just splashes down. But Goldberg's right back up to his feet. Goldberg is quickly back up to his feet. Couple of clotheslines. Back body drop. Spine buster. Goldberg setting up the Big Show again. And the spear. The spear. Can he get Big Show to the center of the ring this time? No rope break. He's got him for the second time. Picks him up. Jackhammer. Hits it. No rope break this time. Referee in position. And the Goldberg. Just Goldberg, not the Goldberg. But Goldberg puts down the Big Show. And Goldberg will join Ric Flair in the fatal four-way match. the Fatal 4-Way elimination match for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. Next week on Nitro, it's Bret Hart versus Kurt Angle and Brian Pillman versus Rey Mysterio. The winners of those matches will join Goldberg and Ric Flair in that Fatal 4-Way match. What a battle, though, between Goldberg and the Big Show. Goldberg had to hit 2 jackhammers, 2 spears on the Big Show to get the win. And now we're ready for the big confrontation. We got Steve Austin and Hollywood Hogan next. And then the main event, Liv Morgan and Natalya. We're going to let the old computer handle this one once again between Austin and Hogan. The confrontation, that's right. We'll see if Hogan responds to Steve Austin. They got into it last week. They were involved in the Battle Royal, the WCW Championship that was won by Piper, and then, you know what happens. You get Hogan and Austin together, and Austin's got that walk. He's mad. Of course, everyone knows Austin, what a lot of this stems from is just a lot of talking. As Austin, as you know, he was the leader of the Alliance. He led WCW and ECW to nearly putting WWE out of business in November 2001. So he considers himself, and we heard he was doing some talking backstage because Hogan, he considers himself the savior of WCW. Remember, WCW was going nowhere fast. Hogan joined in 94, and then before you know it, WCW is off to the races. Hogan leaves in August of 2000, and then WCW goes out of business. Well, Austin says, you know what, I saved WCW. I was the leader of the Alliance when Hogan left, and WCW went out of business. It was Steve Austin who dragged them back, who put the Alliance together, nearly put the WWE out of business. Hogan didn't like that. You know, Hogan says, I'm the one. I'm the original guy. I'm the one that saved WCW. Austin says it's him. That's what led to the talking backstage, but now they're coming out to the middle of the ring here. Austin, he says he wants Hogan to pay. Maybe they're going to fight. We didn't see Piper and Suzuki fight earlier tonight, but maybe Austin and Hogan are going to be fighting. And that should say WCW, ECW, of course. You sacrifice everything in your body, everything. I think both these guys have done that. Hogan and Austin. The amount of surgeries those guys have had, they both sacrificed their body. He thinks Hogan hasn't sacrificed. I don't know about that assessment. What do you guys think in the chat? Hogan sacrificed a lot, right? Or does he think that... Is he going to be like one of those online guys that thinks Hogan just came in and took all the money from WCW? He must be talking about his NWO guys, NWO days, picking on guys that can't fight back. Because that was the goal of the NWO, was to take over WCW. Yeah, that's what Austin's upset about. Now, Austin was the first to leave WCW, though, back in the 90s. Or I guess technically he was fired. You know, the famous story. Is Hogan going to come out? Here he comes, Hollywood Hogan, to answer the rattlesnake. And for the first time on WCW TV, on Nitro, we're going to see Austin and Hogan go face to face. He looks pretty happy. He's not too torn up about what Austin had to say. Get on in there, Hogan. You knew these two egos were going to clash quickly when they got signed. Hogan, nowhere to be found during the original invasion, but definitely a long storied history with WCW. While Austin, of course, as we said, the leader of the Alliance, turning his back on the WWE at Invasion and leading the Alliance all the way through to the bitter end. Hogan looks a little tired. Well, you know something, brother. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I learned a long time ago the only way to get attention around here is just take it. Yeah, brother. I got something on my mind, brother, that I got to deal with right now. We got Kitty Cat 513 joining us. Say hey in the chat, Cat. Give us a follow while you're here. You're just in time. Hogan and Austin face to face. This is what we promised. Look at Austin cussing. He would love to be on AEW the way they throw that salty language around like he did back in the day. The Alliance universe deserves better than that. Hogan talking about a cake? What was Hogan saying in there? I brought you a nice cake, brother, except I ate it all. I don't even know what Hogan's saying right now. Talking about cake and... looking like a fool, that's what I'm saying. They really got the Austin head bob in there, don't they? Classic Austin. TV Sports giving you the confrontation between Austin and Hogan, the battle we never got. The only time they stepped in the ring was on Monday Night Raw. It was NWO versus Austin and Rock. He just called Austin an embarrassment to the business. Saying Austin hasn't earned it as long as Austin's been around. Says Austin had everything handed to him. You think that's true? Did Austin have everything handed to him? What do you guys think in the chat? He kind of had to fight for everything he got, did he not? Dark Camelot is here as well, so we got Kitty Cat, Dark Camelot. Everyone joining us. Jump in the chat. What do you guys think of this? Oh, look at Austin challenging Hollywood Hogan. Could we have another match signed for Money in the Bank? We already have MINORU Suzuki versus Roddy Piper. Are we going to get Austin and Hogan at Money in the Bank? What a battle. What a pay-per-view that would be. Plus the Money in the Bank ladder match. Hogan says he's always ready for a fight. Are we seeing it right now as Hogan and Austin? Are they going to go at it at Money in the Bank? Well, that'd be the third match signed. Oh! Sucker punch by Austin. He takes down Hogan. And... oh, they're going at it. They are brawling. We need security now to break this one up. The emotions running wild. It started last week backstage. It's continuing here out in the ring. Hogan and Austin going toe-to-toe. And that punch didn't even faze Hollywood Hogan. He drops Steve Austin with a DDT. They are going at it just moments before we crown the WCW Women's Champion. We got Hogan and Austin. The egos are exploding. The former leader of the Alliance, the former leader of NWO Hollywood, going at it. The two greatest of all time. Hogan just choking Austin. An illegal choke, but this isn't even a match. It's just a brawl. They're trying to get security. Where is security? How much do they pay these guys? No one's coming out here. They're letting them go. Finally, who's that in the ring? Someone's in the ring. They got one referee to break this thing up. Security's nowhere to be found. Hogan and Austin getting dragged backstage. Oh my God, what a battle that was. What a confrontation. That lived up to the hype. Huh? Hogan and Austin. My God, now we got to get ready for the main event. What do you think? Should we just let the... I'm going to let the computer do this one. We're just going to sit back and call this one. Let's we'll screenshot this for the old thumbnail. Did the screenshot go? I'm hitting it. Screenshot. And screenshot. There we go. Good lord, I hit the screenshot button like 5 times. Okay. So that'll be fun. We'll put that up there, and we'll put Hogan and Austin on the thumbnail too. That's perfect. So here we go. We're going to decide another champion. Liv Morgan pinning Lita and Natalya pinning Asuka. Last week on Nitro, now they will fight for the WCW Women's Championship. The winner will take on either Kairi Sane or Charlotte at Money in the Bank for the Unified Alliance Women's Championship. So let's go over the matches we got so far at Money in the Bank. We know we got Piper, Roddy Piper, and Minoru Suzuki. They will go one-on-one to unify the titles. We're going to have a Money in the Bank ladder match. We are going to have, I presume, Austin versus Hogan after what we just saw tonight. We're going to have either Liv Morgan or Natalya taking on either Kairi Sane or Charlotte for the Women's Championship at Money in the Bank. We're going to have Adam Cole taking on either Kalisto or Ricochet for the Cruiserweight Championship. We will have the U.S. TV Championship unification match. We have 14 guys who are still in the running for that championship, so I can't even read it all. We're going to crown our hardcore champion at Money in the Bank as well. And our tag team champions will be crowned at Money in the Bank. So we're going to have 6 title matches, plus the Money in the Bank ladder match, plus I assume we got to wait for word. We had it on the first stream, our chat, they picked Cody Rhodes to be the boss of this alliance. Maybe he needs to name a general manager, a commissioner for WCW and ECW. Are we going to get Hogan and Austin at Money in the Bank? You're going to have to just stay tuned and see. So there it is. WCW Women's Championship to be crowned. Let's go over some of the past WCW Women's Champions. That's right, they had a Women's Cruiserweight Championship too, remember that? So the Women's Championship of WCW was only around for 2 years. The first champion, Akira Hokuto, defeating Medusa. And then the title was vacated. And Devil Masami won next. And then it was deactivated. There's only those 2 champions? I thought there were a lot more WCW Women's Champions. There's no way. I thought there were a lot more than just those 2 champions. I guess those were the only 2. Looking at the title history, you can watch, Liv Morgan, no disrespect to this match, but first champion was created, it's a tournament. Oh man, big sneeze. I cut my mic. Akira Hokuto, Chigisa Nagayo, Kyoru, Meiko Satomura, Sonoko Kato. Man, Meiko Satomura, she's still around, the NXT UK Women's Champion. Akira Hokuto and Medusa fought over the title. Other competitors, Milani Kai, Peggy Lee, Debbie Combs, Luna Vachon. The last defense occurred at Great American Bash when Hokuto defeated Medusa in a title versus career match. Medusa retired. Akira Hokuto went back to Japan. Devil Masami won the vacated title, was abandoned shortly thereafter. And 99 WCW belt on screen. Medusa attempted to revive with Oklahoma, Daphne. So I guess those were the only champions. I wanted to read like a whole list of WCW Women's Champions, but I guess it was just those 2. Devil Masami. I don't know if she've ever seen a match of hers. There's a cover by Natalya. Meanwhile, we're going into the title history here. We got this match going on between Natalya and Liv Morgan, the main event here. Natalya just working over Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan back to her feet, though, firing back on Natalya. Taking Natalya off her feet. Can Liv Morgan, could this be her big moment? She's been waiting to break through. She can be doing it right here on Nitro. And Morgan's got Natalya put up against the ropes. What a Frankensteiner sending her down. To the outside of the ring. That's happened on more than one occasion tonight. Just brawling to the outside of the ring. Referee putting in the count. What if we had a double count out then? What would happen then? Do we get a rematch next week, or would it just be Kairi Sane and Charlotte? Would they just automatically advance? We gotta have a WCW Women's Champion, right? To unify. Maybe there should have been no count-out match. Well, it's too late for that now. This is our main event here on Nitro. What a show we've had tonight. If you missed it, boy, oh boy, you got to catch the replay at YouTube. The link is on the Twitch page on the About Me section. Click the YouTube link. Go over there. That's the replay to all our archives. And you're going to, even if you did watch the show, you're going to want to see the whole thing again from the beginning. I mean, we had Hogan and Austin get into a brawl. We had Goldberg and Big Show. What a fight that was. Adam Cole and Hayabusa in an incredible battle. Sting versus Ric Flair. This was a boss man, Cody. He put one heck of a show together. Now in the main event, we are crowning for the second week in a row. Last week we crowned the Hot Rod Roddy Piper as WCW Heavyweight Champion. Here tonight we're crowning the WCW Women's Champion as Liv Morgan. Did Natalya give up? No. Referee calls it off. It's clean. Didn't give up. Liv Morgan. Drop kick to the back of Natalya. And the cover. Only a 2 count. Natalya staying in it. She bowed up there, but here comes Liv Morgan now. Off the ropes. Knee across the throat. This could be it. New champion, Liv Morgan, is the WCW Women's Champion. Liv Morgan wins. She will be the third ever, apparently, WCW Women's Champion. The first American WCW Women's Champion. And Liv Morgan doesn't even get a chance to celebrate with the championship yet. Natalya, she's going to offer some respect. How about that? The respect given by Natalya, and Liv Morgan will now go on to Money in the Bank. And Liv Morgan will take on either Kairi Sane or Charlotte for the Alliance Women's Championship in the unification match. So we know tonight Adam Cole advances to Money in the Bank. We know Liv Morgan advances to Money in the Bank. We know we're going to have the Money in the Bank ladder match. We know we're going to have Suzuki and Piper, possibly Hogan and Austin. And, oh my God, I'm hearing something right now in my headset, folks. I'm being told, oh my God, folks, I'm being told we're going to stay with us. We're about to go off the air. Stay with us as long as you can. We still got some satellite time, folks. Something is going on backstage as we're going to proceed. But we can't leave yet. We got cameras rushing. Something has happened backstage. I'm hearing involving... Who is it involving? It's Stone Cold Steve Austin and Hollywood Hogan. They're still fighting back. So we gotta get a camera ready. So we're gonna get the camera going. Look at this. It's happening. That camera's rushing, folks. I promise. There we go. That's what we're looking for. The camera. It's getting there. Oh my God, when is it gonna get there? They're fighting. I hear well, I can tell you what's happening is they're in the parking lot and Steve Austin jumped in a car and tried to run over Hollywood Hogan. This is all happening while our camera crew's getting there. I mean, they're as slow as the security team from earlier, and now Hollywood Hogan's jumped in the 18-wheeler and he's going after Stone Cold Steve Austin. So they're just, I mean, Austin able to get out of the way on that one. But my God, now our camera crew is getting in position as they fought now from the parking lot. I understand they fought back into the backstage area. They're near the go position now, and they're brawling. And Austin has picked up a TV and just shat. There's glass everywhere is what I'm hearing. And the camera crew is nearly in place. We're about to go backstage. I'm hearing that they're getting in place now. And let's see, is the camera crew ready? Here we go. As they are brawling, they've now made it to the corridor here. As this is continued, we just have, I mean, we don't have that much satellite time left. We're on TNT. They're about to go to Roller Jam next. The Roller Derby's coming up, and Hogan and Austin are brawling for the second time tonight. The security's nowhere to be found. Somebody needs to get the referee that broke this thing up, and it's getting dangerous as Hogan and Austin, for the second time tonight, have come to blows. We gotta see if we can get this match signed for Money in the Bank. And now they're battling near the locker room. Most of the talent is left for the night. You know, Natalya and Liv Morgan are still there, but I mean, it's an empty feeling right now. And where is Austin gonna take Hollywood Hogan? That's so dangerous. Look right next to those cables. I mean, that can cause an electric shock. Right now, Hogan's got the electric bolts running down his leg, but I mean, he could have real shock. And oh my God, that suplex there, Hogan with the surgically repaired back, hitting the suplex on Austin onto the concrete floor. As they continue to fight, and security is trying to get security back. They're saying they're off the clock because we're past our time, and so this brawl is just going to continue. And how long is it going to continue as Hogan just wailing away on Austin? All the equipment cases back into the production team. They had all the boxes set up. They're getting ready to ship out. We're going to the next town. My God, Kansas City, Missouri is never going to be the same again as these two. How about the big Hogan leg drop backstage? Austin, he's out. All right, Hogan, that's enough. No, he wakes Austin up, and Austin puts Hogan into the equipment, and now puts him right into the locker room door. Is there anyone back there? Goldberg, can Goldberg break this up? Is he back there? Now, Goldberg's got his own locker room. That's the $1 Million Dream. That's the money clip. Now the drop toe hold onto Austin. What a brawl to end this edition of Nitro, Week 2, Episode 2 of Nitro. We got ECW coming up next. It's going to be Kairi Sane versus Charlotte on ECW. We have Mike Awesome versus Sabu. We're going to have Rob Van Dam versus Tommy Dreamer on ECW. And then on the next Nitro, Kalisto will take on Ricochet. My goodness, they just, I mean, so much. Piper's Pit, I understand Rowdy Piper is going to have a Piper's Pit, and he's going to have Minoru Suzuki and possibly Ultimo Dragon. Is, you know, Suzuki going to be able to get payback on Ultimo Dragon as these guys are just fighting? That's all going to be next time on Nitro. So we got two big shows coming up as we're headed towards Money in the Bank. As this brawl just continues. I mean, they had cars, they had 18-wheelers going. They're going into the locker room. You can see everybody is cleared out for the night. There's nobody back there to break up this fight. We just have our camera crew left and our small bit of satellite time left here on TNT before Roller Jam. I understand the Cleveland Blades are getting ready to go up against the New England Guardians in Roller Jam. That's coming up next, but they're holding off. The Blades are ready to go, but we can't go off the air yet till this finishes. These guys can tear each other apart. Like, this could be a career ender for both of these guys. There's a Halliburton briefcase right there on that table. And Austin, how about a Luthez right in the middle of the locker room, taking down Hogan. Oh, this is dangerous now. Austin's winded, and he's trying to crack Hollywood Hogan's skull. And now with the trash can, just wearing out Hollywood Hogan. The egos are clashing. The former leaders are clashing. The Alliance leader, the leader of the NWO, going at it. Hogan throwing Austin right into that table. Working over the leg, you know, Austin, the history, the knee braces, those legs. These guys might not have anything left for Money in the Bank. I mean, my God, do we even want to see this happen at Money in the Bank? Look at Hogan. I've never seen the side of Hogan. Just pinning Austin down and hammering away. He's trying to draw blood on Steve Austin here, backstage. When is this thing going to end here? How do these two have anything left? There's Austin and Hogan fighting amongst concrete and weapons. Oh my God. Austin goes through a chair into one of the lockers there and now getting choked. Just continuing to choke out Steve Austin. Hogan wants to leave Austin laying. Couple of right hands, an atomic drop. Oh, another one for good measure. Sending Austin into the locker once again. Austin, though, back to his feet. And the brawl continues. No, not a pile driver, not on the concrete. Even worse, Hulk Hogan's surgically repaired back just got power bombed on the cement floor. Unbelievable, folks. Austin sending Hogan right into one of the lockers there. Oh my God, no. Again. That could break Hogan's back. A power bomb. Hogan power bombed on the cement, then power bombed into the locker. Everyone knows, longtime wrestling fans know, Hulk Hogan's many, many, many back surgeries. This is getting personal. He's trying to break Hogan's back. He's trying to end Hollywood Hogan's career. Hogan dropping Austin on the back of his neck on the cement. The surgically repaired neck of Steve Austin. Now Austin and Hogan, they're exchanging elbow shots. Can anyone break this on? This is going out on national TV, folks. On TNT. I understand Roller Jam. They couldn't hold off anymore. They started already. I understand that the Blades are up on the Guardians right now. Already it's 10-0 on Roller Jam. Now I'm hearing it's 10-2 as the Blades have just come back into it. We're going to get to Roller Jam right after this fight, but we're not breaking away from this one till this ends. They might brawl all night. I mean, you have to think eventually this thing's going to wind up right into the TV now. Austin hitting a stunner onto Steve Austin, onto Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan. Even that is not enough to end this fight. Unbelievable. He's just standing over Hogan. He's taunting Hogan. Hogan's out, man. Come on, Austin. Just leave him be. Is that a spray paint can? Did you see that on the bottom right of the screen? Hogan gets back up. How are these two still going at it? Hogan and Austin may just battle all night. Now Austin is down. Into the locker again. Dropping the leg. I think that's it. Hogan. He's going to leave it be. What a brawl as Hogan walks out. Hogan leaves Austin laying. How is Stone Cold Steve Austin going to respond as he got laid out? He left laying Hogan as walking out of Kansas City on his own accord. We know Suzuki beat by Ultimo Dragon. He's going to be on Piper's Pit next week on Nitro. We got ECW coming up. Kairi Sane versus Charlotte. Mike Awesome versus Sabu. Rob Van Dam versus Tommy Dreamer. Kalisto versus Ricochet. All of those matches at ECW One Night Stand next time. For those of you folks that joined us in the chat on the stream, thank you. And we'll see you guys next time at TB Sports 27.